Ready to reveal the rest of the rotation yet?
Yeah, we're going to go with Jorge Lopez game 4 and Kramer game 5.
Up next is Rich Dubroff.
Brandon, is there anything new on Santander?
He is taking at bats right now on the backfield against a couple of pitchers from Twin Lakes. So kind of a controlled environment, but he's back there taking numerous at bats. He will also take more at bats the next couple days.
Dan Connolly.
I guess just clarification on that. So you do expect Santander to be ready for opening day?
If everything goes well, which we're expecting to, yes.
John Mioli.
Brandon, it's turned out that pretty much all the guys in the rotation this year have earned that spot through having good springs. Does it feel good to be able to reward guys for the work that they've done as opposed to just pencil guys in February and have them in the rotation?
Yeah, I've been really encouraged by Lope's last few outings. I threw the ball outstanding in against the Yankees. I thought he showed signs of being a really good starter last year when he was with us. He had some really good starts. It's nice to see him be aggressive in the strike zone and have some success this spring. And that was great news to give to him. That felt good. I know he's excited about starting game 4. And with Dean, I mean, it was really, Dean threw the ball well last year for us in those handful of starts. He just didn't get off to a really good start this spring, but his last start against Boston showed that he's earned it, and I really like his stuff as well. So it was fun to tell both those guys that they were going to be in the rotation.
Joe Trezza.
Brandon, you had said that yesterday starting Rio at second was something that you've been planning to do for a while. Is his start there today, for a similar reason, or is it because of what's happened over the last few days?
He's going to play both second and third today. So Franco's going to play like 3 innings of third, 3 innings of first. Rio's going to play 3 innings of second, 3 innings of third. And you're going to see Valleca come in after Rio. So he gets 3 or 4 innings at second base, and Urias after Galvis. So, it's mainly just to keep guys sharp.
Rich Dubroff.
Hey, Brandon, with the likelihood of you guys carrying 14 pitchers, does that mean that it would be unlikely to see many starters go more than 5 or even 6 innings?
Totally depends on the game and how they're pitching. If they're pitching well, and I'm going to leave them in there as long as they're still continue to throw the ball well. So we are going to monitor innings, and we might be cutting down later in the summer. Probably will be, but if I'm not going to be on an innings limit with guys early.
Steve, go ahead.
Brandon, your first few teams have always seemed to score well in the chemistry department. What kind of feeling do you get from your team, with the opener a couple days away? And are there some things you like that may not be readily apparent in a stat sheet, or if someone just watches a game or two?
Yeah, I think we have a nice blend right now. We have some young guys, and then we got some guys that have been around for a while, which is always nice to have that mixture. And I really like our veteran guys. I think Freddie Galvis has been amazing with our young infield group, especially those early on in camp with those young AAA infielders that are on the 40-man. Really helpful with Jam Jones and Ron Bannon and as well as Richie Martin out there. Takes Gremmels with Richie a lot, and so I've see a ton of leadership from him. He has fit in really well with our club. It's nice to have Trey back this year. That's huge from a clubhouse standpoint. Just a really good leader and a guy that everybody can go talk to and everybody really likes. So it's nice to have him. Matt Harvey's been a huge add for us from that standpoint also. With a guy that's been around, been in the league. has had success, had failure. Guys enjoy talking to him. So I think we do have a nice chemistry blend going on in the clubhouse, and like for that to continue.
Dan, go ahead.
Yeah, Brandon, now that the order 1 through 5, is out there for us as far as rotation is concerned, can you give us a sense on kind of why you slotted guys where you did? I mean, it's one of those things that could have been almost anybody 2 through 5, it seemed. So why this 2 through 5?
Well, I didn't want to put the left-handers back to back, and so split them up, and the 2 right-handers in the back end before John. There's not not a ton of science behind it. It was just kind of see how these guys fit, also where they landed here a couple of weeks ago from where they were in the order, and Dean's the youngest of the group, and so we're gonna give him with the least amount of innings. So we're gonna pitch him at the end. But I wanted to mix a right-hander in there between John and Zim, and that's where Matt fell.
Joe, you're up.
Brandon, Austin Hayes has had such a good camp, and it almost seems like we haven't been talking about him that much. Assuming Santander is healthy and Cedric plays mostly every day against righties in center, can you see Austin getting some at-bats at DH, especially early in the season?
I'm going to rotate the DH. So, Mountcastle, Austin, Mancini, Franco. There'll be a variety of DHs.